No, it's not. But are you triggered?
I am.
Steve,
I don't like extremists.
Usually
I don't like
you're
racist extremists like you.
We
You are
don't.
a racist
Do you hate
extremist.
them? Do you hate them?
love Tommy Robinson. You support him. You have done it publicly. You can't even deny it now. Forget about praying with Adnan. You are running after someone who prayed with Adnan. You support
with
Tommy
Adnan
Robinson.
Chowdhury.
Yes.
Doing Dawa, giving out leaflets with Adnan Chowdhury is equivalent to supporting Tommy Robinson.
We have condemned Adnan Chowdhury. We have condemned him so many times. Do you condemn Tommy Robinson?
Do you?
Do you condemn Tommy Robinson? Why does he not condemn?
I am all extremists.
Okay.
Do you condemn advocacy?
Why shall I condemn? He's saying he's not an extremist. He has nothing to do with any extremist. But you support Tommy Robinson.
Why has he just
You support Tommy Robinson. You support Tommy Robinson.
He's behind bars.
Do you have any shame? Steve, do you have any morality? Do you have any morality? Do you have any shame, Steve? Do you condemn Tommy Robinson?
Why did
Do you condemn Tommy Robinson?
Why did Abu Kassim?
Tommy Robinson is the man who caused terrorist attacks against
Why
Muslims.
are you changing the subject? Are you embarrassed?
The Finsbury Park attack against Muslims was caused by Tommy Robinson,
changing the
and
subject?
he is backing people like Tommy
Why are you
Robinson.
changing the subject? Are you embarrassed? Are you embarrassed by changing the subject?
Why are you?
Why are you changing the subject?
Okay.
You must be acutely embarrassed about what happened over there.
Oh, of course.
And the fact that I caught
I'm very
it.
proud of myself and my team.
So why your team?
Yes.
Oh, but Abu Kassim's not part of that team.
I meant
Bollocks.
Hashim and Mansour. We are a team.
Oh, just the three of you.
The speakers,
And
yes.
what about all these bloody cameras on tripods?
They are independent. Support them. They're independent.
No money moving in either direction.
My cameraman?
No.
Is any one of you my cameraman?
No money moving in any
So now cry.
Any
Cry
money
now.
moving in any
Cry.
direction.
No.
Not
Cry.
a single penny.
You can cry in agony. You can cry in agony. You can now go back and cry. Cry like you do on Twitter.
Tommy Robinson give you money, it's not men who always took money.
Do you condemn Tommy Robinson?
Why did Abu Kassim
Do you condemn Tommy Robinson?
Answer.
Do you condemn Tommy Robinson? Do you condemn Tommy Robinson? Steve, do you have no shame?
Exactly.
Do you have no shame?
Tommy Robinson.
Ask Abu Kassim. Can you bring him? Can you bring him? I'm not Abu Kassim. I am not Abu Kassim.
I just witnessed it. You were telling him what to say.
Bring Abu
He
Kassim.
backed it up at one point and he had to start again.
It's not working. It's not working.
I saw
Your
it.
desperation is not working.
You were telling
are
him what
failing
to say.
miserably. The more you attack us, the more people follow us, the more people appreciate our work. The more you attack us,
It shows how
the
it's
more.
been directed by
But this man is paid by Tommy Robinson establishment.
Paid by Tommy Robinson.
Yes, he's paid by Tommy Robinson establishment to come and attack Muslims in the park. Tommy Robinson is Islamophobe. He is his supporter. He's paid by their establishment to come and attack Muslims. That's why. Do you condemn Tommy Robinson? Do you condemn Tommy Robinson?
Can I just have a count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Do you condemn
6,
Tommy Robinson?
7, 8, 9. You're not one.
Do you condemn Tommy Robinson?
You're not one either. No.
Do you condemn?
No, you can't. This man isn't getting a penny from 9 cameras.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you noticed? This man will not condemn a known Islamophobic
And this man
terrorist,
just twisted the arm of an Adnan Chowdhury
Tommy
supporter
Robinson.
to
Have
say
you
to
noticed?
camera he's
Have
got
you
no
noticed? He will not
association with
condemn
him.
a terrorist supporter, a
This
terrorist
man
inspirer.
twisted the arm of a man to say to camera he's got no association with him.
I have no
And that was
association
his,
with anyone in the park.
his concern.
I have no
Not
association
his
with anyone in the
past
park.
history of working with Adnan Chowdhury. That was of less
Bring
concern
evidence.
than his own.
Bring your evidence of my
Got the
association in the park.
bloody evidence.
My association in the park. Bring evidence. Okay, bring
By the
evidence.
fact that you were
Bring evidence. Bring evidence. Bring evidence. Where's the evidence? Where's the evidence?
Come on, far right supporter.
No, he doesn't. I don't. Come on. What do you mean? Why not?
10 minutes.
What do you mean? Man?
YouTube, bro. 10 minutes ago, that's the end.
I'm asking him to do a simple thing for the benefit of the community.
10 minutes.
This man,
10
he comes
minutes
to the
ago.
park.
Now cut out the bit where he
Publicly
corrected
talks
him.
to people.
Now cut
He's
that
a
bit
dangerous
out. You watch the
extremist.
video, it will
He
be
is
an
a
edited
dangerous
video.
extremist who supports
It will be
Tommy
an
Robinson.
edited video
Yes, it will be.
cutting out the
man-
bit where he's instructing editing what to say. Edited in the middle. In the middle. It will be edited. You watch, ladies and
Stop
gentlemen.
crying.
And
Stop crying.
And if it's not
crying like a
it's
baby.
not
It's not
edited,
working.
then believe him.
It's not working.
If it is edited, then
not.
maybe I saw what
It's not
happened.
working.
No, it's not.
It's not working.
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 You're right. It's not
Do
working.
you condemn Tommy Robinson, a terrorist inspirer? Terrorist inspirer. Oh, I'm waiting for it. Thank you. Thank you. No. Do you condemn Tommy Robinson?
Be ready for that.
Don't spit on me. Don't spit on me.
Be ready for that. The tide is coming to you, Adnan.
You have drunk support. You have drunk support for him. Okay. Do you condemn Tommy Robinson?
Wait your time.
You're not going to escape. You will not escape.
You're not going to escape.
You will not escape.
Bide your
Do you
time,
condemn Tommy
ladies and
Robinson?
gentlemen.
Do you condemn
Bide
Tommy
your
Robinson?
time, Dawa
Do you
channel.
condemn
There
Tommy
is more to
Robinson?
come on this.
Okay.
More to come on this.
Do you condemn Tommy Robinson?
You condemn his son.
Tommy speaks the truth. Do you condemn
You
a
condemn the
racist
BBC.
Islamophobe you
You condemn the
associate
BBC.
with? A racist Islamophobe? Look at him. Look at him now.
People you
Look at him.
associate with. Shake Faisal. Shake Faisal.
Always running at that, bro. Why?
Look at your face.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay mentally? Are you okay? Call the police on him. Call the police on him.
Why?
Because he's okay, it's clear again. This extremist, this racist extremist has repeatedly failed to condemn a man he has associated with. He supports Tommy Robinson on Twitter. On Twitter, he won't condemn him. He simply will not condemn him.
And wait for the next installment. Wait for the next
For the 1,000th time, I condemn Anjum Chaudhry. Do you condemn Tommy Robinson? Oh my God, I'm so scared. I'm so worried. I'm so worried.
If you don't bring that,
Deny them all one by one. Everyone you deny.
Your attacks are not working. Your racist, Islamophobic attacks are not working. For you, so the world can see who you are. You're a racist. You're a racist bigot. You are a racist Islamophobe. You support a racist Islamophobe. We have no life. We have no life. Do you have a family? Do you have children? I doubt it. If you do, I feel for them.
We know you have children, don't we?
Of course, and they're great people. They're noble people. They're not extremists. They're not extremists. Okay, you are a racist Islamophobe who supports Tommy Robinson, and you're not condemning him. Okay, so condemn him. Why is it so difficult? Why is it difficult to condemn Tommy Robinson? I have condemned all extremists on the planet, but you.
The associations keep coming out, don't they?
Okay, prove
What's
it.
wrong with you?
Prove my association.
Shake Faisal. No, it wasn't you. He's still denying it. He's still denying that he was Shake Faisal. You see your ego.
Tommy Robinson.
Your ego is stupid.
And have you noticed some of these Christian Islamophobes, Christian missionaries, they have joined hands with them, right? They have joined hands with them. So have you noticed in the park, all Islamophobes are on the same page. He will never attack, he will never ask you.
Fact finders.
What's that?
Fact finders. We like to focus that for the camera.
What's that?
Abu Qasim with Anjum Chaudhry.
Abu Qasim?
In Wood Green. Playing in Wood Green. This is the evidence. Playing in Wood Green. Abu Qasim. This man's cameraman.
No, it's not his cameraman. It's not his cameraman. You're lying.
No one is my cameraman. You're lying. Why are you lying on camera? There are 6. Why are you lying?
That's why
Why is he my cameraman? Why do you choose him to be my cameraman? Why did you? I've never had his mic. I've never had his mic. He's not my cameraman. This is a Buddhist camera. Ask him to come. This is Christian camera. Can someone bring Abu Qasim in? Can someone bring him in? Can one of you bring him in?
he's gone.
He's run away.
No. What? He will not let him talk. This liar, this Islamophobe will not let him talk.
What have I lied about?
What?
You lied.
That is my cameraman. That is my cameraman.
That's your biggest worry. That is your biggest worry, isn't it? That is your biggest
Show
worry.
everyone that you're a
Whether
liar.
he's your cameraman.
Did he
That's
say
your
just
biggest
five?
worry? Because that's the ego, Adnan Rashid.
1 minute ago, he said he's my cameraman.
Whether he's your cameraman. That's the ego you are.
Yes, I am.
Dawa my ass. It's the bloody Adnan Rashid show. It's the Adnan Rashid ego show. Dawa my ass.
We're gonna bring it. We're going to show you what you are.
Islam, it's about you.
Abu Qasim, that cameraman, where is he? Bring him. We're going to ask him now on camera whether he's my cameraman. And then you're going to look like what you are. You're going to look like what you are. You know what you are? You know what you are?
What he says is really going to be true, isn't it?
You know what you are, right?
Isn't it?
You know what you are, right?
What he says is
you
really
are a
going to be true,
racist
isn't it?
Islamophobe who hates Muslims.
Put the race card
Who hates
on.
Muslims.
Put the race card on.
We love Muslims.
Look at the faces around him.
We love Muslims.
We hate Islam. Muslims are the biggest victims of Islam.
Go sniff.
There you go.
The biggest
The truth is coming out. I want this to come out. I want this. He just said Muslims are the biggest victims of Islam.
I wish you would come out.
Come on, stop lying.
I'm waiting for Abu Qasim to come. Where is he?
Don't lie.
Bring that guy.
Don't play the crying
Bring
game.
that guy. Can someone actually go and get it? Can one of the brothers go and get it?
Do what he says, quickly.
Wait.
Soon, help me.
Wait.
Do you know people would think,
Everything is
people would think
failing.
more of you.
All of
If
your
you weren't
attacks
such an
against
arrogant ego.
all of your attacks against
People
me,
would think so much more of you
Mansoor,
if you weren't such an
Hashim are
arrogant
failing.
twat.
You are Islamophobe.
arrogant.
You are Islamophobe.
You are arrogant.
You are Islamophobe.
Don't give up.
And we know how to deal with it. We know how to deal with it.
Adnan, you're a priest of Adnan.
We're going to bring it. We're going to bring it. We're going to bring it.
Why would you expose him to more?
Okay.
Yeah, he's a
No,
shy
why
little
not?
lad.
Why
He's a
not?
shy
Why
little
not?
lad.
Why not? You just showed everyone his video.
I heard Abu
You just showed everyone
Qasim
his
is
video.
shy.
I just say he's my cameraman. We're going to clarify who's my cameraman.
Oh, because what he
Right
says
now.
is obviously going to be true with an arrogant fool like you telling him what to
Has he
say.
left?
Obviously, I can tell you that. I mean, I've seen him walk.
We will see his clarification as well, and he will come right now in front of you and see whether we were
Because
forcing
you're
him or
his
not.
master, aren't you? That tell him what to do.
Okay.
You're exposing
Okay.
yourself again.
Let people decide. Am I your master? Am I your master?
Allah is only my master.
Yeah. Allah is their master. Did you hear that?
That was so
Did you hear that?
predictable. That was really cheesy.
Yeah. Are these my cameramen? Are these my cameramen? Is he my cameraman?
Might be your lover. I don't know.
Okay. Is he my
He
cameraman?
might be your boyfriend.
Okay, is he my cameraman? So why do you choose one person to be my cameraman? Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? And now we want to clarify, he's gone silent.
Him and
Suddenly
him,
he's gone nervous.
Him are the two most frequent
He's gone
filmers
nervous.
of you. The guy that's suddenly shy. And, like,
Okay,
putting
no.
his
I'm
camera-
gonna bring
No, not you. Mr. UEFA Europa League. He's suddenly shy and doesn't want to be talked about. Why are you suddenly gone shy, Mr. UEFA Europa
Okay,
League?
we're gonna.
Actually smiling.
Has anyone gone to get him? Has anyone gone to get him? Sorry.
Well, look at him though. Look at him.
I'm watching your behavior, man.
Now that Steve is calm, I'm gonna ask him again. Does he condemn Tommy Robinson?
Do you condemn?
He has nothing to say. Yes, I do. I do.
You condemn?
I condemn all extremists on the planet.
What's an extremist? What's an extremist?
Anyone who peddles hate, violence against any other individual is an extremist to me.
Without unjustly, I think there's a caveat in the Quran.
I made it very clear.
There's a caveat. There's a rather big caveat.
Do you condemn extremists? Do you condemn Tommy Robinson?
I condemn extremists.
Do you have any life? Do you have any life?
Why?
Do you condemn? Because you don't condemn extremists. You don't condemn extremists. You want Muslims to condemn. But when it comes to you, when the buck is passed to you, you don't want
Tommy
to
Robinson
condemn.
isn't committing.
Oh my God! Did you hear that, everyone?
I didn't even finish the sentence.
Where is he now? Where is
Okay, what is it?
In
Tell
jail.
us about Tommy
He's
Robinson.
in jail for an alleged offence that no other individual has ever been put in jail for.
So the
Do you not
British,
realise
so the
that?
British,
Do you not realise that?
The
Okay,
British government.
now we're going to show.
You're British government.
No.
Yes.
Now we're going to see him
So
defend
Tommy
Tommy
Robinson,
Robinson.
if you want to talk about Tommy
reality-
Robinson, let's talk about Tommy Robinson.
Yeah, let's talk about
Tommy Robinson is in jail, I'll repeat it again, for an alleged offence
Do you
that
condemn it?
no
Do-
other...
but do you condemn it?
Let me finish, you
Okay,
arrogant
no.
fool.
Oh, do you condemn
He
it?
is in
Why are you
prison
getting angry?
because you don't let anyone talk.
Why are you getting angry?
Because
Do
you're
you
an
condemn?
arrogant fool.
Do you condemn him? Do you condemn him?
He is in jail.
You wanted my
You don't
condemnation
want-
straight away. Immediately condemn. The word
He doesn't
condemn.
need to be
Now when I'm
condemned.
sleeping, it rings in my head. Condemn.
You don't like anyone else speaking,
wait,
do you?
Wait,
Arrogant ego.
I have condemned
You don't like
Any person arrogant you are.
He doesn't
one
want to
arrogant
condemn
is
a convicted criminal, a drug dealer, a fraudster, a racist
Where's-
Islamophobe who inspired
Where's
terrorism
the
in
evidence?
Britain.
Where's the
He doesn't
evidence
want to
that he's a
condemn him.
drug dealer? Where's the evidence that he's racist? You're coming out with nonsense.
It is on video.
Can
Picking up
Can someone
cocaine.
bring Abu Qasim the cameraman?
Show me the video. Come on, you guys
he
demand
said-
evidence.
where he said-
Show me the video of him dealing drugs, you fool.
Okay,
Because there ain't one.
We'll show
You're
you.
making this
we
shit
will
up.
show
Like you
you.
do, innit?
You're
Like
making
you
this
do.
shit up.
We will
You
show
do.
you.
Make the shit
We
up
will show
every
you
day.
evidence.
Every day you
Okay,
make
wait. We will show
Where's
him
there
evidence.
evidence for him being
Okay,
racist?
I'm gonna show you now. I'm going to show you now. Wait. And we will ask him to condemn.
Other
We will
people
ask
that the
him to
cameraman
condemn.
focuses on.
We will ask him to condemn. David, wait. I'm going to show you.
Why are you hiding what you're
I'm going to search and show you to people like you did. Okay.
I had it immediately available. You need to get better.
Wait.
It's all in the preparation.
Wait. No,
It's all in the
I am so
preparation.
happy.
You must have realised that was going to be exposed.
Okay.
Prepared like you.
Your obsession with denying your association
independent-
with him. Not his association with Anjan Chowdhury,
I'm
but
talking-
your
I'm
association
talking-
with him.
Now-
It's all about
now it's
you.
your turn.
It's not about Darwin.
Now it's your
It's not
turn.
about Islam. It's about you.
It's your
You're
turn.
more worried about your ego,
your turn.
your image, your PR. It's all about you, Adnan.
It's your
not
turn.
about
Can I show
Darwin.
it to cameras?
You are
Okay.
you are being exposed as
Independent-
a false Darwin picture.
Why is it not?
It's about
You see now
It's about
how
you.
he has gone on a horse.
It's
He-
about
no,
you.
let me finish.
It's about you hoping to get back on the big questions, isn't
Okay.
it, with Nicky Campbell?
This is a
That's the
terrorist
sort of nonsense
who was
this is about.
directly inspired by Tommy Robinson.
He was
This is a
directly
terrorist,
inspired by the BBC.
and he will
Three
not.
Girls
He
docudrama.
will not.
He said in court, what inspired me to
Okay,
do this was
okay.
the Three Girls BBC docudrama.
You see
You're
how
not ranting
you
about
see
the
how
BBC,
emotional he is to
are
defend
you?
his boyfriend.
You're ranting.
You see
Oh,
how-
bit of homophobia. Come on, bring it on. Although I did do that.
You see,
So like we're equal.
you see
then.
how
We both use a bit of casual homophobia. I'm glad there are people watching with humour.
He's gonna go home and watch this video and
Really?
independent
Look,
Look,
reporters.
there's enough cameras to bloody choose from.
Finsbury.
isn't there? Let's
Finsbury.
count them again.
Okay.
I'll count them all this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just counting them all.
And your ego's
7,
getting bigger and
8,
bigger.
9,
Your head is
10,
getting bigger
Are they
and
all
bigger.
my cameramen?
You work
Are they
out
all
that.
my
12.
cameramen?
I'll count you
Are they
twice.
all my
13.
cameramen?
Yeah, every single one of us.
It's nice, isn't it? Finsbury
I know,
Park.
for
I'm
such a
glad
big
Steve
ego.
Independent-
Barnes gonna see
Okay,
this.
So
now-
let's read the court papers from that court, if in case
Okay.
you're so bloody obsessed with it. He
Independent-
quoted directly.
Independent
the influence
reported-
on me was watching the Three Girls
Okay. He's not gonna let me
docudrama
speak.
on the
Yeah,
BBC.
because-
He's not going to let me speak.
He's
You know why?
burning.
You know why?
He's burning.
Bullshit. Independent.
Burning,
Independent.
Burning. I like
Independent
I like
reported.
the street talk. It's
It's
sick.
faster.
Independent report. Finsbury Park terror
You laugh,
suspect.
Oh, my
Darren
God.
Osborne. Read.
Oh, independent. That's truly independent website.
Okay, I'm going to continue.
Was it Lizzie
Finsbury
Dearden?
Park.
It was Lizzie Dearden. What a surprise.
Oh my God. Do you condemn?
That truly independent journalist, Lizzie Dearden. Get another
I'm going to
source.
continue.
Get another
I'm not going to
source.
stop.
Get another
It doesn't
source.
intimidate.
Get another
Any of
source.
this doesn't.
Get another source.
Finsbury Park.
I know, because you're a big ego. Of course you're not going to be
You know,
intimidated.
I was actually,
really,
I was
really big
seriously,
boy.
I was seriously contemplating stop coming to the park.
Oh.
You know why?
That's
you know
why I
why?
want to stop.
But then
We
why
couldn't
did I
do
start
without
coming
you.
back?
Did
Ask
you
me
realise we
why?
couldn't
do
Because
without
of these people.
Because we
They
realised we
inspired
couldn't
me to
do
come
without
back.
it.
Yes.
Their attacks, the more they attack me, I want to come back
It's
and I
funny.
want to have my
When I
presence.
slander.
So I'm going
You're
to
slander.
They don't say I'm attacking them.
Your slander.
When I spend
your
hours
physical abuse,
arguing
your
and
Islamophobic
disagreeing
attacks.
and taking
It's
the
actually
mickey out of
backfiring.
Steve the Christian cowboy.
You know why they were doing
He never
this?
says,
They were
"Oh,
doing
you're
this so that
attacking
I
me.
disappear
Oh, you're
from the park.
attacking me."
They were
Never.
doing this so
Never.
that I leave the park.
Only the poor little
It's backfiring.
thin-skinned Saidiel. Only the poor little thin-skinned Saidiel.
Tommy Robinson. Coming back to Tommy Robinson.
Coming back to Lizzie Dearden, that
EDL member
well-known
calling me
independent
EDL.
journalist.
Independent states, and the headline is Finsbury Park terror suspect Darren Osborne read messages from Tommy Robinson days before attack. Court hears. Okay.
Wow.
Direct link
Probably
between
listen
the
to
terrorist
LBC as well.
and Tommy
Should we
Robinson.
blame LBC?
Okay.
Go on, let's bring Nick Ferrari into it. He probably listened to a bit of that as
This
well.
is Darren Osborne.
Field are Russians. They're
Steve,
Russians.
Steve,
Oh, I like.
you
Let's
seem
like. I
terrified
like
of the
blaming the
truth.
Russians.
They're Russians.
Steve, you seem
This
terrified of the truth.
is a terrorist.
Terrified.
Okay. Now,
Why have you
Steve,
got two furry things?
Steve,
Because I wanted to.
Steve,
Two are better
are
than
you
one,
an Islamophobe? Are you an Islamophobe?
I'm scared of,
Are you-
of hairy
Steve, are you an
microphones.
Islamophobe?
I'm really phobic of hairy.
Steve, are you an
No,
Islamophobe?
you're just showing your age.
Are you
know
an
that. You're showing your
Islamophobe?
age.
Are you an Islamophobe?
Really old.
Steve, are you an Islamophobe?
I hate furry.
Are you an Islamophobe?
I hate hairy
Are you an
microphones.
Islamophobe?
They petrify.
Are you an
I have
Islamophobe?
night dreams.
Are you
I
an
have
Islamophobe?
Nightmares.
Are you an
about
Islamophobe?
hairy microphones.
Are you an
That's what
They
Islamophobe?
scare me.
Are
I
you
think they're
an
going to jump on my
Islamophobe?
face.
Are you an
They're going to read
Islamophobe?
my nose.
I know how to play
I'm
your game.
Really
Are you an
scared of
Islamophobe?
hairy microphones.
Are you an Islamophobe?
Why aren't you listening
Are
to
you
me?
an Islamophobe?
I'm a hairy microphone.
Are you an Islamophobe?
I'm a hairy
Are you an
microphone.
Islamophobe?
I'm a hairy
Are you an
microphone.
Islamophobe?
I'm a hairy
Are you an
microphone.
Islamophobe?
I'm a hairy
Are you
microphone.
racist, Steve?
I am.
Are you racist?
I'm a hairy
Are you
microphone.
racist? racist.
I'm a microphone.
Are you
Playing
racist?
at the
I'm a hairy microphone.
He's not denying any of this. That means he's an Islamophobe. He's a racist because
I'm
I
a
asked
hairy
him. I asked him,
microphobist.
and he's refusing to answer the question.
hairy
Does he
microphobist.
condemn Tommy Robinson? No.
Of course he won't.
Right. So he now it's clear.
I really
now
hope
you
you're
can
gonna
turn
get
this way,
lots of
everyone.
clicks from these
Turn this way,
videos.
everyone. Now we've
You're
had enough
going now.
steam. Yeah, we are.
You did that
We are. Enough of you. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's clear that
He's still going to talk about it.
this guy is a clear Islamophobe. He's a racist extremist who supports Tommy Robinson. These are the kind of people who are accusing us of things. They are slandering us. You know why? They want to stop our work in the park. Tommy Robinson came here to deliver the speech. He wanted to draw the attention of the far right to the park so that the work of Islam we are doing here in a beautiful fashion, in a compassionate fashion, stops. They don't like beauty. They don't like compassion. They don't like coexistence. This is what we promote in the park. We, as Muslims, promote compassion, justice. We promote coexistence. We promote harmony between faiths and communities. These Islamophobes and racist bigots and extremists, they don't want that. They want to divide societies. That's why Tommy Robinson came here, and he was one of his biggest supporters here. And as you have seen today repeatedly, he refused to condemn Tommy Robinson, know these people as Islamophobes. He claims to be an atheist, but I don't think he's anything. He does not represent atheists. He does not represent Christians. He does not represent anyone. He represents a very small, racist, Islamophobic, hateful, thuggish element within our society. And I hope the government will crack down on them. The government will do something about them. I hope the government will control this right-wing, racist, Islamophobic propaganda that's going around. These people are attacking, accusing Muslims with impunity. They are actually causing attacks against Muslims like Tommy Robinson did. Tommy Robinson inspired a terrorist directly to attack Muslims in Finsbury Park. I was at the spot within minutes when the attack took place. I interviewed people, and the terrorist, he drove into Muslims to kill maximum people. And when they checked his links, he was reading Tommy Robinson's tweets. He was inspired by Paul Golding and Jada, the founders of Britain First. All of these right-wing, extremist, Islamophobic, racist establishments are being, for some reason, tolerated by the government. Okay, Tommy Robinson hasn't been put in jail for Islamophobia or racism or inspiring terrorism. Amazingly, he's in jail for something else. He's in jail for breaking the law or trying to contempt of court. But I believe he should be in jail for peddling hate, spreading extremism, spreading hate against a community, a vulnerable community. And if you see in the park, these Islamophobes and racist thugs have joined hands with some Christian missionaries who come here to spread hate against Muslims. Okay, all Islamophobes have come together to lie against Muslims. So brothers and sisters, be careful. Ladies and gentlemen, stand with us, support our work to do away with hate, do away with extremism, do away with terrorism, because these ideas held by people like Steve, the gentleman we were talking about. I don't know if I should be calling him gentleman.
No.
He's a racist.
Thug, Islamophobe.
I'm not going to call him thug, but he's a racist individual, an Islamophobic individual. And these people will fail to condemn any atrocity against Muslims. Anyone peddling hate against Muslims is the hero, unfortunately. And they seem to join hands. If you have noticed recently, in the park, a lot of these people have come together and they're deliberately trying to throw lies out there against Muslim speakers. Deliberately throwing lies. Lies upon lies. You know why? They know they have nothing when it comes to an intelligent discussion and intellectual discourse. They cannot have an intelligent discussion. They cannot have an intellectual discourse with Muslims. So therefore, lie against them. Spread hate against them, like you see on social media all the time against the Prophet, against Islam and Muslims. So be careful about rhetoric against Muslims. We have clarified today, this was a very unpleasant exercise. I don't like to get into stuff like this, but it was necessary to expose these liars and these haters, Islamophobes, racist Islamophobes, open supporters of right-wing extremism. So, just wanted to do that. Thank you so much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Steve, would you like to wrap up your side of the story?
Is there anything more to say?
Oh, Steve!
Is there anything more to say? First point, the word Sikaphobe doesn't exist. The word Hinduphobe doesn't exist. Christophobe, Judeophobe, Paganophobe, those words don't exist. These numpties have invented the word Islamophobe for one reason and for one reason only, to silence any opposition whatsoever. They try and silence you by calling you a name that they think will cause you problems, like calling you racist, like calling you white supremacist. Completely illogical, meaningless nonsense for the only reason of silencing you. That's the only reason they made this meaningless word up. I just witnessed an absolute farce over in that corner. I heard it was coming, and basically they were controlling Abu Qasim to give a confession to camera. It was completely and utterly controlled by Adnan Rashid. I actually felt sorry for him, bizarrely, because he got it wrong at one point and they had to shut him down and start again, which will mean the video will be edited when it is released. And the majority of the short time that he spent in this confession was spent denying the association with Adnan, saying that he wasn't the cameraman, he was independent, there wasn't any association whatsoever. He spent more time on that confession or that statement than he spent denying the association with Adnan Chowdhury, because he was clearly, obviously, being directed by Adnan Rashid, the walking ego of Speaker's Corner, who was more worried about his own image and his own association with that individual than that individual's association with Adnan Chowdhury. That was patently obvious. Now listen to them rant. That's it in a nutshell.
Praise the Lord.